I would have to eat, but with the crew, I can do that. With the wife, I can't.
Yeah, yeah. Guaranteed you make your wife laugh when you say I'm in charge.
Yeah, yeah.
No, 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 no.
All right, so time check. We're in the neighborhood of 10 minutes left, 11 minutes left in our allotted hour. We don't have to take the whole hour, so but we can if we have anything else to talk about. I'm looking over our agenda. I think we've touched on pretty much everything we had in our agenda to cover. So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Oh, I was going to say that the difference there is they have this really cool app where you can literally be online and it'll tell you whether or not you're on the right trail or not.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Philmont, they don't have it mapped out exactly like that. You still have to do a little map and compass work.
Yeah, and even if it were, even if everything was perfect as far as the map being trued up with the trails and reality, I think that would still be discouraged to have crews depending on an app to get them where they were trying to go.
Well, apps.
This has nothing to do with the app, but if you look on the treks available for 26 and 27, there are plenty available. So anybody on here that is considering, you won't get exactly what you might have wanted before the registration started, but I'm looking at it right now. There's a GABA cruise out there for both years. So
apps are good as long as your batteries hold out. There's no, in my mind, there's no better baseline than the old map and compass. You know, learn those skills and not depend upon the app.
So I think that for anyone who's looking to kind of true up their training at this point, like you're getting into 6, 7, 8 months down the line, and it's going to be busy. You're going to have holidays coming up that are going to eat up 2 months for you, and it'll be too cold in a lot of places. And by the time spring rolls around and some crews are really thinking, okay, we should probably start prepping, like it's time to get on the bus or the plane, and don't let that slip past you and not be ready for that. Dang it. And I remember what it was. I was going to talk about if the other thing that can really be time sensitive is losing people or having a small crew where you would like to bring some more people on. Philmont has a tool that you can use to indicate that you are interested in being added to a crew. So you could certainly do that. We have a discussion area in one of the pinned or featured posts at the top of the Philmont Trek Talk group where you can indicate that you either have a crew that has openings, and at the top of this post, there are some guidelines for what information we'd like for you to provide when you say, we have 2 openings. We're a co-ed crew. We can take 2 youth. We can take an adult and a youth. Specify exactly what you need. Say when you're going, what your transportation plan is, what your costs look like, so that if someone is interested, they have all that information up front. So that one is the Philmont 2026 Trek openings. I'm going to create a new one pretty soon for 27 because I know some people are already starting to fish a little bit for that. So please don't post any of that stuff in the main discussion area. Keep that in the featured post. And I don't want to jinx things. I've been saying it the past few months that my knee seems to be holding together. I think that I'm going to start looking to join a crew. So if anyone is a glutton for punishment and really likes gambling and rolling the dice, shoot me a note. Maybe I can go trek with you guys. So if you think that wouldn't be the worst idea you've ever heard. But also I'm not going to talk about that. We'll just move on to things
Mark,
that apply to everyone.
any update on the building at Beaubien?
Yeah.
I did receive a text from Jason in maintenance, and he showed me a picture. They got the sheeting up on the roof, and I would be surprised if they don't have the tin on it by now. So it should be good to go for the winter.
So they're undercover that they can do the interior work.
Yeah, well, we should be solid. Right now, the initial plans are to be back there in April to finish the job so that it's ready to go next summer. And then next fall, hopefully, we'll be working on some of the other buildings at Beaubien, the Trapper's Lodge, where the crews check in and stuff like that. There's a lot of work to be done there, but very, very cool place. I've heard rumors that there will be a cantina just like at Abreu and Poniel at Beaubien. And that hasn't even started construction. So it'll be interesting if that. The plan is to have it next summer, so I'm sure it'll get done somehow, some way.
Please subscribe and check out our Guitar Deals group on Facebook. The link's in the bio.